Game 2, Montreal in Carolina after Game 1 win 6-2. Are we going to do that again tonight? I don't know. I hope so, though. So I got my usual stuff and all that, and the Hangout starts now. All right, big game tonight. Must win for the Canes. It's a must win for the Canes, but it'll be a huge win for Montreal tonight. So we got my news for the game. I got my usual game stats, and we got the guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game, and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick one guy from each team to accomplish that feat. If you're the first person in the chat with the correct guess, you win $15 off a purchase at the merch store, and possibly instead getting a t-shirt directly from here. Leave your guesses in the chat. My guess tonight is 6-3 Habs, either Suzuki or Jarvis with the first goal. Suzuki, Jarvis, and 6-3 Habs. And now that's talking Habs. If you're asking Rick, I'm not as sure. And if that confuses you, sorry. I kind of feel that this would be a night where we might lose if Canes win 5-3 Canes, but I do want the Habs to win 6-3. All right. Leave your guesses in the chat. As I said, good luck to everybody. And let's get to it. The Habs got hemmed into their own zone way too much in game 1. So, and especially in the second period. That was a problem. And still won 6-2. But they've got to fix that problem of Carolina's relentless forecheck. And, hopefully they will tonight. Did Line 1 wake up for Game 1 or for the whole series? I hope the whole series. Suzuki has 16 points. I have something for that, don't I? Suzuki has 16 points in the playoffs, 14 of them on the road. That's pretty big since they're on the road tonight. Montreal is 25-4 all-time when leading 1-0 in a best-of-7 series, either semifinal or conference final, and they're 24-5 in Game 2 in that situation. The Canes were 22-7-0 after a loss during the regular season. Teams that go up 2-0 in the series before the Cup Finals, with both wins being on the road, have a 20-1 all-time record. So if Montreal wins tonight, that's the odds basically. And for Vegas, who are 2-0 up on the Habs on the road, doesn't look good for Colorado. That's for sure. All right, let's see what else I got here. I got a few things. I'm not sure about all of it. If you're at the game, 3 and 4, when it comes here, according to Quebec's language authority, you need to cheer in French. So if you're not cheering in French, you need to be. And you know what I say to that? If you have kids in the room, send them out. Fuck you, Quebec. Cheer in any goddamn language I want. This was said about Sidney Crosby, about Uri Slafkovsky by Sidney Crosby. Incredible player, great shot, big body, sees the ice really well, probably underrated for how well he passes the puck and sees the ice. High praise from Sidney Crosby. This was said by William Carrier, who's from Pierrefonds, Quebec here, not far from me, after their loss in Game 1. All my friends back home are rooting for Montreal. Hell, my wife is rooting for Montreal too. Imagine that. And that's, so deep-rooted that is. All right, refs tonight, not great. Gord Dwyer, Kelly Sutherland. We'll see how much they affect the game or not. Players to watch over these last, over the playoffs. For points, Suzuki with 16, as I said, and Taylor Hall with 12. Goals, Newhook and Stankoven with 7 each. And assists, Suzuki with 12 and Taylor Hall with 9. Team stats, power play percentage, 24.1 for Montreal, 12.8 for Carolina. Definite advantage, Montreal. They're sixth in the playoffs with that. Penalty kill percentage, 75% even for Montreal, 95.2% for Carolina. Second in the playoffs with that. Face-off percentage, 53.8 for Montreal, third, and 46.9 for Carolina. And goals for per game, 3.27 Montreal, sixth, 2.89 for Carolina, ninth. Goals against per game, 2.67 for Montreal, fifth, and 1.78 for Carolina, first. But that came up half a goal after the first game. Goalies tonight are Jacob Dobish, 9-6, 2.48 goals against, and a 9.11 save percentage. And Freddie Anderson, 8-1, 1.51 goals against, and a 9.32 save percentage. I believe two shutouts. Can't really see that there. Carolina's lines are Aho, Svechnikov, and Jarvis, Stankoven, Hall, and Blake, Stahl, Ehlers, and Martinuk, Jankowski, Carrier, and Robinson. Pairings are Slavin and Chatfield, Miller and Walker, and Gospazier and Nikishin. And for Montreal, we've got Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Evans, Newhook, Demidov, Deneau, Texier, and Anderson, Kapanen, Bolduc, and Doc. Pairings are Matheson, Dobson, says, Struble, Hudson, Gooley, Carrier. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hey, Matt. Oh, let me put this on. Sorry. I'm ready. Hey, Matt.
Millie, you say hello?
Hello. Yeah, let's get over.
Go, Habs, go. Go,
Habs, go.
Go,
Mary
Habs.
Jo first, Canes 4-2,
Say hi.
Evans or Hall. Bye-bye. On this day in 1985, Nordique's top Habs 7-6 in OT. Quebec would win the series in 7. Unfortunately, I do remember that.
Say hi. Is that Uncle Rick?
Oh, hey, let's put you up. Matt's new dog. Hey.
Buddy, say hello to Millie.
She's still a little nervous, but she's adjusting.
She is, yeah. She's just a little puppy.
She's a cutie pie, though. She's a real cutie pie. Awesome. I hope she does well with you, and just a beautiful, beautiful little dog.
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
She's a Chihuahua Dachshund mix.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Say hi.
Yeah, she looks like she's already adjusting to you.
Oh, yeah.
Curious of her surroundings. Nice.
She does like Alicia a little bit better, but she's good.
Well, welcome to the family, Millie.
Yeah.
Where was I now? Bayby's got Habs 4-1, Caulfield or Hall.
Thank you,
Paul
Millie.
Duffy, Habs 3-0, Caulfield. I don't know about that though. I don't know. We're gonna shut him out. But yeah, I like the enthusiasm there, Paul. Hey, Phil, wait a second. Let me get. I don't want to. Tom Opolsky. Hey, it's been a while. Good to see you out there, man. 4-2 Habs, Suzuki, or Aho. And then Bayby's also got only 8 of 40 President's Cups winners have won the cup. The President's Cup jinx, that's what they call it. This is only 20% success rate. David, how's it going, David? 3-2 Habs, Hudson or Burns. And Thomas, 4-3 Habs, Caulfield or Aho. Eric, 5-3 Habs. How's it going, Eric? Guru. Guru's got a Guru, 4-2 Habs, Caulfield or Aho. Eric also says Aho or Slap with the first goal. And there we go. Leave your guesses in the chat. Anybody else wants to get in there? And because dropping the puck, and we will cut that off. We will cut that baby off. They are coming out onto the ice. So what are we looking at? They're going to do the national anthems in just a minute. So another few minutes. So anybody want to guess? Now's your chance. Get that guess in before they drop the puck. I like Montreal's chances tonight. I mean, I'm nervous to see that how Carolina comes out, how how strong they are coming out. And if Montreal can withstand the onrush at the beginning, or just like not even have to face that, and maybe they'll come out stronger. I mean, I don't know what we're going to see. Got to expect Carolina to be coming out strong, right? This is a must-win game for them. Even though, they lose, they go on. They can't lose this game. You heard the stats. You go down 2-0 at home, you're not winning the series more than likely, like way more than likely, right? So, at 20-1 odds, not good odds, or that's not what I meant. 20-1, forget it. You heard me before. Sorry about that. I just got confused there. You don't want to go down 2-0 at home. If they do, I hope they do. Hey, Devin. Let's see. Think we will win by 4-3. 4-3, says Devin. Habs need to play with intensity. Yeah, they got to play a full 60-minute game. They've got to clear up that problem of getting hemmed in their own zone. That's going to be pretty key. And power play. If the power play is good tonight, because they got a really good PK, although I think it's bloated a little bit because of Philadelphia's bad power play. So we'll see if Montreal can break through that. Maybe get a couple power play goals. If there are a couple power plays, I don't even know. That could be key. Just keep the high-flying offense. I don't know that they have an answer to Montreal's high-flying offense.
Well, it's the speed, right? Like
Yeah.
the speed, and not just skating speed, but just the speed in which the Habs can move the puck. I mean, it's the exact kind of remedy to the way that the Hurricanes like to play.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That speed throws them off. They can't handle it that well.
Yeah, because it's a heavy forecheck, so they get caught deep a little bit, and then you get those breakaways, which is what apparently they're leading the playoffs in giving up breakaways. Carolina.
Yeah, well, and that was a big factor too when we played them in the regular season. Again, it was just the speed in which that we can move the puck. It's really it's like the antithesis to how they want to play hockey. It's doesn't bode well against that, for their style. Like they're not set up to play well against a team like that.
And it's probably why we swept them during the regular season. And if that's the case, then there's no reason to think that they can't. I'm not saying they're going to sweep them, but that they can't beat them in a series. So I like the chances. I think this is a big game. Win this game. Think you win the series like almost for sure. Lose this game, though, and let them back in it. And, it could be a long series. So pretty big series for both teams, but definitely a must-win game for Carolina. All right. One more anthem left, and then we'll get to this game. Stay out of the box, says Eric. To what extent that they can control that, as we know with the refs, although the last couple of games it hasn't been too bad. But stay out of the box. Good idea. Only a 15.8, I think, percent power play for Carolina, but Montreal's penalty kill went down, so like 75%. It's not great. Oh, I'll remind everybody again, watching the American feed there. I've got CBC there, so I'll be back in between the two. Probably a lot over there. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this game is. Yeah, I hope Talking Habs prediction is better than my prediction. I know this makes sound wrong, but that guy looks like if he's not careful, Ice is going to pick him up. He's that wrong nationality. No. I'd be worried if I were him. He just looks wrong. Ice is going to show up and pick him up in the middle of the song. All right, enough of that. They are done with the national anthems, and we will. They're just about to drop the puck over there. Another minute over here. All eyes on Freddie Anderson, they said. Yeah, I mean, gave up more goals against the Habs the last game than they gave up in either of the two series. So, yeah. Right. Underway over there. Last game was 27 seconds and they scored. Let's see if that happens here. They got a really good chance, like 14 seconds in, though. Didn't score, so that's good. We're ahead of the game. Game 2 underway. Oh, wait. I'm going to have trouble not watching the TV. Sorry, but again, a shitty video there, too. What TNT? I hate. Why is that? They all on TNT for Christ's sake? Oh, it was 33 seconds in. And then 27 seconds later, the Habs scored. That was game 1. Yeah. Well, minute 16 into the first on that screen. No scoring yet, so it's a little better than game 1. All right, everybody's been quiet. Come on, guys, let's get it in there. Open the scoring. It'd be so nice if Montreal opens the scoring. I would love to see that. Well, they're not going to open the scoring. That was weird. Watch, it's coming up here. Watch this weird. Oh, yeah, it's 30 seconds behind over there. There. What happened there?
Weird deflection.
What happened there? That Dobish or it? I missed something. Robinson from Carrier and Jankowski. But
it took a deflection right in front of him.
Did it? Okay, did it go off what though? Oh, it hit Robinson's the heel of his stick. Wow. Changed direction and found just the inside of the post. Okay, in a way, I'm just relieved that because that looked like a bad goal by Dog. Like that looked like horrible. No wonder he didn't stop that. Last second change of direction. Not much he can do. All right, Carolina up 1-0 off a deflection right in front of Dobish. Let's see how Montreal responds to this.
Nice stop, Dovesh.
The surprise also, nobody in the chat had anything, nothing, said nothing about nothing. How'd that? That's never happened before. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
The mic working? Anybody there? 4 minutes into the first there, 3.5 over here. Who says he's lurking? I guess everybody's lurking tonight. I thought it was a stolen puck. Slap blocked a puck. He is hurt. Oh, he got up. Nah, he hurt his leg. That could be bad. Hope Slap's not hurt. See, watch. That was close there. What happened to the sound on it? Went all the way down. And so far, we are just 5.5 minutes in over there. 3 shots for Carolina, none for Montreal. It's 1-0 Carolina. Definitely a different game. I mean, Carolina definitely looks more ready for this game. There's no doubt.
Tried to Michigan again, hit the post.
I didn't even notice that earlier. Yeah, much better game so far from Carolina, no doubt. But, I mean, Montreal holding their own. Come on. Icing. Oh, good. Slap's back out on the ice, so he's fine.
Yeah, it probably just stung him a little bit.
Yeah.
Where it hit him, too, it hit him kind of on the inside of the leg.
That's probably what it was, yeah.
Not that much padding there, so
No,
it probably stung him pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's the Michigan attempt. Oh, he totally puck slid off his stick, off the blade. Seven minutes there. 7.5 minutes in over there. Still 3-0 in the shots. 1-0 Carolina. Oh, the pass didn't get there. Why a whistle there? That's weird. I don't know what there was a whistle there. I don't know what it was for. They're gonna call penalties now. I don't know. They're calling a penalty on. What are they calling? They're gonna call Dobich for pushing the net off the mooring. They're gonna call him for that. Unbelievable.
I mean, I gotta look at the replay.
Are they calling it or not?
Yeah, I mean, by the rule, yeah. I don't think he did it intentionally, but he did knock it off.
So it shouldn't be a penalty. No penalty. I thought they were calling penalty.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it was incidental.
Devin asked, Rick, are you surprised the Vegas Golden Knights just defeated Colorado Avalanche in Game 2? Nope. Cale Makar is out of those games. He's injured, so that's a big loss. So, no, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I did Game 1, I just figured, what Game 1, whatever you want to call it. But I watched Game 2, and I was like, oh, man, they are really hurting without Cale Makar.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. It's just flat. And now that they lost 2 at home, they're done. They're, just go by the history in the league. They're done.
Oh, have to go to the power play.
Yeah, is that what's going on? Interference call? Who's that? Chatfield? Who's that? Oh, that's Keandre Miller. Okay, what was the penalty? Interference?
Interference. I don't know on who.
I think Miller, possibly.
I mean, that would make sense.
Commercials now, boys. But they just don't want to. They're trying to. They don't want us to find out what the calls actually are. Sounds like the 80s when what? It sounds like a 1980s Wendy's drive-through. What does? Oh, the mic. Yeah, you'd think they'd have fixed it though, right? We're watching on TNT, and their sound is even worse. The sound for the feed is crazy how bad it's been. Hey, is that typical all the time that TNT is that bad for the sound? Or just the playoffs? Because
it's off and on.
It's been
sometimes it's not bad. Sometimes it's really bad.
And you got to pay for that?
Well, it's part of HBO Max.
Oh, so it's free, you mean? With your subscription?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, you should try watching this on TNT. It's hard to, which I don't know. I don't mind so much because I'm not big on the American feed for the announcers and all that. But maybe it's good I don't hear very much. So what we got? Halfway through the power play for Montreal. I can't really tell if they've gotten much out of that. I don't know why. I don't know what I've been doing. Yeah, get your ass up there. Let's go. Nobody there. I don't think you're going to get anything on this power play. Wow, where did he make the save? Where did he get that? That shot by Martin. Where did he save that? In the arm? His arm? Crook of his arm? Yeah, he didn't really know where the puck was. Is right. Oh, okay. I saw where it was. Keep it in there. All right. Watch over here for a minute. Come on. That's it. That's not it. Yeah.
Oh, who slipped and fell in the Hurricanes? That was kind of funny.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Great passing play. That was gorgeous.
Anderson. Yes, on a beautiful little sequence there. So Andy ties it up at 8:49 left in the first. They're just the Habs' first shot, official shot on goal. So Andy's fourth of the playoffs. Deneau and Goulet with the assists.
That was a great sequence.
Yeah, I think it does go in off Nikishin's stick or something. So, yes, the Habs tie it up. I was getting worried there. What was it? Did they score? What happened there? That's not a goal.
No, he hit the post.
Announcer got a little ahead of himself there. I heard him say he scored.
Yeah, he didn't Eddie Albert didn't realize he hit the post.
Okay.
I mean, I heard the ping, so like I knew he hit the post. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard a ping too. That's what I did. I thought I heard a ping. Um, Question for us guys: if Hurricanes do get swept, do you think that's a disappointing to them and their fans? Well, okay. Let me ask you this: if the Habs get swept, are you going to be disappointed? You would be. So I mean, yeah, they're not going to be happy about it.
I mean, they can't get swept though.
And the Habs can't get swept. No, I know, but I'm saying if if the Habs were to get swept, we'd be disappointed, of course. Hey, Andre, Wonder Phil is here finally. Got lost. He did say that here in French too. He did say what here in French too. Andy is too dialed in for the playoffs. Definitely stepped up. He does. Andy's a playoff performer. Last in 2021, Andy was really good in 2021.
Picked it by the Hurricanes.
I mean, you know what? So far, a good job by Montreal. I mean, I don't see Carolina being all, dominating this first, and they should be. Honestly, Carolina should be doing more than what they're doing, if you ask me. So good job on Montreal for limiting them to some of it. We're coming
That's
in
what I
on
was going to say. Taking off on that follow through. Another block. But again, too, like I said, going into this series, like the Hurricanes hadn't been tested either. You know what I mean? So I think
exactly.
Again, yeah, should the Hurricanes be favored in this series? Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But I just don't think people really gave the Habs the credit that they deserve, but B, like they just didn't really analyze the Ottawa and Philadelphia properly. I mean,
Plus, Carolina seems to have an aversion for the third round where they can't win. They're 1-13 in their last 8 appearances in the playoffs. They're 1-13 in the third round. And depending on how tonight turns out.
mm-hmm.
So they don't seem to also like everything you said, and they don't seem to do well in the third round. That seems to really be a thing. And I hope it's a thing because I want Montreal to win. Plus, if Vegas beats the Habs and Montreal manages to make it to the final, I like their chances to win a cup a lot better than against the Habs.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, you have to, right?
Yep. Last time we played Vegas in the playoffs, we beat their asses in 6. It's a totally different team that we have here, and I imagine Vegas is quite different. Plus, at least some team better kick Carter Hart's ass. Can't let Carter Hart win a cup.
No, I would be really upset.
Don't hurry up. Canes are not done. I didn't say the Canes were done. I'm just saying that I'm surprised that they're not coming out and being a little more dominant in this game. That's what I'm saying. Do I think Montreal is going to sweep the Canes? No, I don't. I really don't. Remember, Montreal's a good road team. They aren't as good at home, and we got 2 home games coming up. So that could swing. Like if we win tonight, could swing the other way. The 2 games in Montreal, you never know, and still be tied at 2 after 4 games. Do you think whoever's put this up there, is it the signal strength? Maybe because I can't see shit. It's blurry like crazy on your feed. Whereas mine over there, it's perfectly clear. Very low shot total too. 5 shots to 2 so far. 3:25 to go in the first over there. Now 6 shots to 2. Oh, I don't know who it was kind of going after Hudson after the whistle. Struble comes up, grabs him from behind him, grabs him by the neck, and just spins him off of Hudson. Oh, that was really good. Gonna get 2 minutes for that. I don't think he should have got 2 minutes for that, but Svechnikov trying to bully Hudson. Struble says, "No fucking way, buddy. Watch. See? Did you see it?
Yeah. Wow, what a dive.
Yeah, kind of, right? And they bought it. Like, that shouldn't
No,
have
like that's what Eddie Olczyk just said. He goes, Svechnikov's hold that hard.
Yeah, that's not shouldn't have been a penalty in the playoffs. In a tie game. But, I mean, you got Kelly Sutherland and who is it? Dwyer?
Jeez. Dude, it's the same. It still hasn't stopped. Remember we talked about that. It's like every time we look at the refs, it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Yep. You'd think as we get down to needing less refs, they keep the good ones. But there are none, so I guess they can't really do that. NHL says don't protect Hudson. No, NHL says give a penalty to the Habs anytime you can. That's what the NHL says. NHL don't want no Montreal Canadian or Canadian team again in the finals. They don't want that. A roughing call for Struble. Bullshit. There'll be a goal. It always happens. Bullshit call. They score.
Yeah, I mean, even Eddie Olczyk saying it was embellishment.
Yeah, I heard.
You're clear.
So far, they haven't scored on the power play. Habs just took another penalty. Or Carolina did, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Svechnikov just took a penalty, or Anderson did? Svechnikov did.
A piece of shit, Svechnikov. First the embellishment, then he fucking...
Yeah. Wow, look at that. Dobish grabbed the guy's leg.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is that?
Habs no Canes are nervous. Well, I mean, how can they not be? I mean, it's a must-win game for the Canes. They have to be a little bit nervous. You'd think, but I mean, not yet. Really, it's only tied at 1. It's desperation, maybe more than anything. Come on, guys. Pass better than that.
Oh, that was a bad pass.
Oh. That was a bad mistake by Montreal. I think I didn't hurt them. Watch this mistake here. Right there.
Oh,
right?
that was a bad giveaway.
That's a bad giveaway. But it didn't hurt him, thank God. 1-1 after 1 period of play. You know what? 1-1 after 1, I think for Montreal, that's a win.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with it.
Hey, that's a win.
Yeah, you gotta be happy with that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. I ain't going anywhere. I'm here, everybody. Yeah, I think that's a win for Montreal. You had to think Carolina got to be desperate. Montreal held their own in that first. Second period's coming up. That's the one I'm nervous about because second period was not the best for them last time, although we won the game. But they kept getting hemmed in their own end and stuff. And Carolina's got to come out harder in the second. You know, it's tied up, but still, they need this game. They got to be going for it. And we'll see what happens. Longer Montreal can keep this tied up, at least, and not go ahead. The more open Carolina will have to play, and maybe leave themselves a little bit open for chances against. So we'll see how that goes. What do you guys think? Let me know here in the chat. How do you think the second's going to go? What do you think of the first? And what do you think about what I said? floor is yours. If people are there, I know people might be in the kitchen and bathroom and all that, but if you're there, let me know what you think. And also, if you're there and you're of a mind to maybe get one of these babies, the 2 down, 2 to go t-shirt for the Habs. They beat Tampa, they beat Buffalo, Carolina up, and then who knows? Probably Vegas, though. They're probably going to have to go through Carolina and Vegas to win a cup. So, anyways, at the merch store, address is down at the bottom of the screen or in that QR code at the top of the screen. Check it out. On TV here, they're showing the House of Dragons starting on the 21st of June. Season 3, I believe. So looking forward to that. All right, nobody out there. If you're back from the kitchen or elsewhere, let me know what you thought about that first period and what you think the second period is going to look like for Montreal. We're going to get ourselves caught in our own zone and stuff like that, or are they going to continue to play the way they are so far? Duff says the Post won that period. It was only the one hit Post, isn't there? Wasn't there only one? So I don't know. Did the Post win? I thought it was a pretty good period by Montreal because considering how how kind of desperate Carolina had to sort of be. I think if you're Montreal and you're looking to get into Carolina's heads a little bit, I think that was a good period for that. Considering 4 games this season between regular and playoffs, and they can't beat us, and now we're tied after 1. And it's got to start to like Montreal gets the next goal, especially if Montreal gets the next goal. That's got to somewhat be in the back of their heads. The seed has to be planted. Maybe the sticks get gripped a little tighter, a little bit, just starting, And if they cannot solve Dobish, if that's what happens, then it'll get worse as the game goes on. I think we'll then see a more physical game from Carolina. They'll have to open themselves up a little bit to create offense, and then hopefully Montreal can capitalize on that. Paul, okay, it could have been 2-1. It's only 1 period of play, though. There's a lot of hockey left. And no, which team won that period? I thought it was pretty even overall. Be honest, I know Buffalo, Carolina up on shots, but I mean not by much. Not a lot of shots. Very defensive, I guess. I don't know the numbers on the block shots. I don't know. I know they hit the post. They're just showing on the American feed. They're just showing that replay. He hit the post, but I mean that's what Dobish gave him. So you could argue that good goaltending by Dobish because that's what he gave him. He gave him that look, the post on that side. That's how I look at it. Why not? Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't have to see that. Do I really? Oh, hearing his voice is enough. Sorry. It's on TNT. Wayne Gretzky's on the panel. Sorry. I hold a grudge. when asked, when Canada was polled, I think 25,000 people plus answered this poll thing. Three choices. How do you feel about Gretzky? First choice, he's dead to me. Second choice was, I don't remember, it's kind of neutral. And the third choice was, it's complicated. It's dead to me had over 60%. It's complicated had 26%, I think, last I saw. Yeah. So I put he's dead to me. So there you go, if you're wondering. If you've never heard of a guy named Todd Maffin, he's the one who put out this. It was a fake census. That was one of the questions. Did I know Carolina is out hitting Habs 60-24? Did I know that? You're talking about in the two games? No, Duffy, it's not your panel because I'm watching on Matt's feed. It's TNT in the States. The Gretzky, the PK. I don't mind PK as much as Gretzky. Now, Carolina's out hitting Montreal. That wrong thing. Let's see. I'm going to get the stats for the game so far up. Hits are 14-7 tonight for Carolina. Yeah, this is something Montreal can do a better job at too, is hitting them. And like I said just before, right? If Montreal manages to go ahead, whatever, and frustrate Carolina, they're gonna probably start being a little more physical and dirty. So, let's see. So they had 46 hits in the first game. Carolina, is that what it was? 46 hits. Wait, I don't know what that word is. What is the hell? What is that word? WFA. Wufa? What is that? Did you spell any of that right? Well, I kind of say this right now. Whatever Gretzky says, who gives a fuck what he says? So one knock I had on Shoresy this season. That's how he included Gretzky in those episodes. Did not like that. And I'm glad to see that if you go by polls, 60% of over 60% of Canadians feel the same way. Well, it ain't just me. Who's who? I don't think those are actually words, is what I'm going for there. But yeah, it sounds like he just made up a couple of French words, and that's it. He made something sound like he was talking French when he wasn't. What would Gretzky know about French anyway? Kevin Lowe taught him some French words, maybe. Got to make sure who's who. Also, you're cheering at home for the Habs. You're cheering in French because the Quebec government says you have to do that. Got to cheer in French for the Habs. Can imagine what I said to the Quebec government. And by the way, if you think I'm making that one up, I'm not. Quebec's language authority is urging Habs fans to cheer in French during the playoffs. Can you imagine being that thin-skinned or that insecure as either a person or a government? You got to urge your fans to cheer in French, that they can't cheer in the language they feel like cheering in. Government's got to step in there too and invade your fucking life. Like, what the hell kind of province we live in? Fascist goddamn Quebec. Enough to drive you crazy. I'm not saying you agree with it, Husu. I'm just saying, can you believe they actually put that out there? And they did reinstate the Go Habs Go. And I think I heard it's because of you. But they do, as a matter of fact, I saw, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, not even a game day. And I saw a couple of buses pass me when I was walking. And they both had the Go Habs Go flashing on it. So, but I know they reinstated that. The new mayor, I think, is the cause of that. At least I think it coincided around when she came in, a little after. Anyway, stupid when you got to be that. I don't even know what the right word is for that. The Office Québécois. What is it called anyway? Office de Québec de la langue française, or what the hell? It should be the Office of Sucking Our Own Dicks, because that's what that is. It's not even the government, Rick. They're an association funded by the government long ago, but they operate under their own authority, which is always a recipe for success, right? They're operated under the authority of the government. The government gave them that authority. As far as I know, that's a government agency. Oh, yeah, it's the Office Québec de la langue française, right? And that's it. Like I said, I translated it into English for you guys just before. All right, what can we talk about that's a lot better than that subject while we wait for the next period of hockey? Oh, I'm wondering why the TV commercial and the commercial I'm hearing in my headphones don't match. I forgot. That phone call lasted with the OQLF. The phone call with the OQLF lasted for the 40 minutes. Kept telling them to bump me higher to food chain. You was angry, or they allow you to be angry? They allows you to be angry here in Quebec. If you get angry here in Quebec about the government, don't you get sent to what do you call those kind of camps where they re-educate you, a re-education camp? All right, nobody wants to make a prediction for game two, for period number 2. Will we see an improved Habs in period 2 as far as from last game? or will we see a more intense Carolina team from period one of this game? You can make predictions, but they do not work. They don't have to work. It's basically an opinion for the future. That right? No. But your predictions don't have to be right. You know, you should never feel that your predictions have to be right. Your predictions are your best estimate and your best guess. That's all. Boring first period, says lawyer. Let's hope they do better. Boring first period? I mean, okay, in the grand scheme of things for a 20-minute first period, yeah, I mean, I guess overall somewhat boring, but I mean, you know, I'm happy they came out of the period tied up at one, better than being down one. But you know, you're somewhat right there, you know. But I think you know what though, lawyer, maybe that's a good thing in the first period against a team that's desperate, needs to win, is on home ice. Maybe that's a good thing that it was boring because the Habs made it boring. Devin says I think Montreal will score, and she's saying 3-1 for the period. Habs 3 goals to the Canes 1 goal in the period, or that's what you think the score will end up being? Hey Lou, how's it going out there? That's my ex-wife. She's saying they're going to score 2 goals in the second. And I know her next thought is both of them from Caulfield. Underway on my screen, on my TV there. And I have his screen off. Not underway there yet. And they're underway there now. Shots are 7-2 right now for Carolina. Scores tied at 1. If only the Habs could get a goal for every 2 shots that they're going to get in this game, that would be awesome. Andres, I'm not sure what you're asking me. Canes or Habs what? Wasn't that offside? That was offside, right? Yeah. I didn't hear a whistle. Oh, that's why I'm looking at the TV. I'm hearing in my head 30 seconds behind what I'm looking at. That's why I get confused. Lou's talking about Montreal. I know she doesn't have to say. I know she's talking about Montreal. Hence why I said both of them are coming from Caulfield. What the hell happened there? There's a stick caught in Dobish's skate. They're not going to whistle? Are you kidding me that there's a stick caught in the goalie's skate and they didn't blow the whistle? These fucking refs, man. These fucking refs, man. Guaranteed if it was in Anderson's skate, they'd have blown the whistle. Guaranteed. American refs are like, what? He had a stick on his skate? Oh, look, he was finally able to get rid of it. Don't say the ref should have blown the whistle, though. Morons. Coming down towards 4 minutes into the second. Shots are 8-2 for Carolina. Still 1-1. And the refs are still morons. And so are the announcers on the American feed. Oh.
Ba-ba-da-ba. Boop-a-da-boop. Right, cycle this up. Keep going. Oh, Suzuki. Oh! Just missed Suzuki's stick on the tip of tape there.
Look at this.
Oh, my God.
And they don't blow the whistle at all. How? How do they not blow? He's trying to get the stick out. There's a ref there, not going to blow the whistle. No, why would they do that? Fuck off, man, these refs. Dumb.
I mean, then again, though, what if that stick ended up making a save?
Come on, you blow the whistle.
I agree.
Not the two morons in this game, though. Six minutes in over there. I think so far so good here in the second for Montreal as well. Everyone back to being quiet again. Offside. Doc, I guess. I'm going to go to commercial break here. Hey, so far so good here in the second. I like the way Montreal's handling this game. They're not out of it, that's for sure. I was worried that Canes are going to recover their game completely, and in their desperation and the need to win, they're just going to probably just barely beat us, but beat us. I don't know about that now. Of course, Talking Habs still believes it'll be a Habs win, as predicted. So I think so far a good game played by Montreal. And for Carolina, they need to play somehow play a more desperate game, or Montreal's just not allowing them to do that. And another thing, all this talk about that second line of theirs, Taylor Hall, Blake, and Ehlers. No, Hall, Blake, and am I right? Is it Ehlers? No. Anyways, that line been quiet in this series so far. Hard to score goals with no shots. Well, they got 9. Carolina's got 9 shots. For Montreal, yeah, I mean, 3 shots, you're not going to score much, but Carolina's got 9. Oh, stupid.
And we're back.
And we're back. True. If Montreal wins tonight, both road teams, as they're saying on the American feed, be the first time apparently that both road teams have the wins opening 2 games. You're Andre. Is Carolina more defensive? Yeah, I mean they're containing the Habs better so far. Yeah, it's a closer game, but I mean, kind of expected it. Even though I gave a 6-3 prediction, I was just kind of hoping for that. I think it will be tighter score. Oh, still a lot of hockey left, so maybe, maybe not. We just don't know yet, but so far, yeah. Habs do need to pick it up in the shot department there, Guru. I mean, then again, they beat Tampa with 9 shots. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Good job on Demidov there. Just for you're going to see coming up the way he protected the puck. Nothing really came of it, but it was a good job. That's Tom in there. Is that Tom in the chat? He's sending us something as a good. Awesome. That's very nice of you, Tom.
Yeah, he's sending me some hot buffalo sauce.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, both bottles are good. I had them sent them to my mom's house when they come in. I'm obviously going to take mine, but I'll ship yours off.
All right. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm going to see you in the chat, Tom.
Send something instead. Hope you enjoy. Nice. Awesome. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it ahead of time. Thank you. So they're over halfway through the game, even on that screen. Still, besides not getting a lot of shots, they're doing a good job. Much tighter game, scoring-wise. There's a penalty coming up to Montreal. Interference on Dobish, I think. Another bullshit call from the look of Dobish's face. He's laughing it off, but that's usually when he's saying it's a bullshit call. I saw. Did you see it? Like, that's interference?
Yeah, no, he was looking. He went to turn, and it looked like the Canes plate just skated right into the stick.
How?
He's trying to play his position.
Another bullshit call. Another stupid bullshit call by the refs. Not surprised. Does it surprise you? Doesn't surprise me. Habs still winning, are still playing well. Either way, doesn't matter what the refs throw at them, right? What did you guys think of that penalty call out there? What did you guys think? Who's your number one goaltender then right now, Jacques? I mean, since Dobish is so stupid. Refs are on something? Yeah, stupidity. Corruption. That's what they're on. How many? Brindamar wants to say, how many bad calls can they call in our favor? We got to get one here. Asshole. Brindamore says enough's enough. Sure. We don't, though. if it's food, you might not be able to send that to me, Matt.
Oh, true. Yeah, if it's hot sauce. It's hot sauce.
Oh, I don't do hot sauce, to be honest. My kids love hot sauce though, so if it does get here, I'd have my son try it more than me.
That works.
But I don't know if you're gonna be able to send that.
I gotta to look into it then.
Never attribute to malice what can easily be attributed to incompetence. Sometimes it's both. The White House, the occupant of the White House comes to mind when it comes to that. Sent Matt a video on the best way to make it. Yeah, well, we definitely can do some kind of a video thing, but I don't know if we can send that across the border like that.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that, but no, Tom, he sent me a good recipe to use the sauce with. That's what he was getting at.
Well, they killed off the penalty. And Carolina's power play is not very good. Not in these playoffs, anyway. Come on, guys. Ah. No call there. Slap. Should have been a call on whoever did that to slap. No call. You're going to see it. Yeah, got his stick slashed out of his hands.
Yeah, I don't like that. That probably shouldn't have called. I agree.
Definitely the refs trying to put their hand on the scales. Under 5 to go in the second. We'll need charcoal. This is what you're saying. Okay. Anyways, looking forward to that, Tom.
Yeah, me too. Nice save.
Watch out here. Demidov gonna be a little too fancy there. Nobody there. A little fancy there. That little backhand. That was.
I like the thought. I mean, I like the confidence though.
Yeah, but they don't. The thing is, they're not all up to speed with him. They don't know. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
You don't know what he's gonna do yet. It's hard to. I guess. Anyways, that's what I see. Anyway, no harm done. Nah,
That's rough.
that's tough, man. 2:57 left. 2-1 Carolina through the legs of Dobish. Is that Ehlers?
Yeah.
All right, just 2-1. It's not the end of the world, but not great. Nothing to get panicky about, though. Nothing to get panicky about.
Oh, Dobich, you almost got that.
You almost got it. Yeah, it's nothing. Listen, it's nothing. If there's another one that comes quick, okay, but, you know, they got the opening goal. We got it back. Get this one back. Well, Jacques, you got a lot to say about Dobish, but when I ask you a question, you don't answer. Anyway, that's 2 strikes for you. Two minutes left here in the second. On that screen, not on that one. Habs definitely need to get some more shots in the third period. Because 5 right now is not.
Well, they should have 5. I don't know why it's still at 4. They've had.
No, they got 5. It's up there, but still, 5 is not enough after 2. Yeah, I just need a big third period. Big third period will do it for them. But, I mean, Carolina's going to be a little good at push hard. Important, though, there's only a minute left, like in this period. But in next period, important not to let Carolina get the next goal in this game.
100%.
It would be great. Listen, if Montreal could win this game, great. But realistically, again, a split in 2 games on the road is fantastic. Fine. So, you know. Commercial break, by the way, if I didn't say it. All right, come on, boys. Minute 14 left in the second. Awesome if they could tie it up before the end of the period. Come on, Cole. Offside. Dobish is doing his part. Yeah, no, I don't think he's having a bad game at all. He's standing up for himself. And yeah, I mean, with 5 shots, come on. 5 shots is not enough. You got to get more than that. And what's the likelihood you're going to win another playoff game with less than 10 shots? Ten seconds. Suzuki all alone. Man. Came close. 2-1 after 2. Time for the boys to wake up and freaking go. Why? They're asleep? How are they asleep in this game? They're not going to be leading a game every second of a game, man.
Oh, man.
And
I don't know if Suzuki whiffed or that was a poke check from behind.
It was a good opportunity. They're not going to win every game, and they're not going to be leading every second of every game. They're down by 1 after 2. The only thing you can complain about, in my opinion, in this game is they don't have enough shots. They need more shots. To me, that's the only thing you can complain about.
Yeah.
My opinion.
No, I agree.
I mean, to be mad at this team, come on. Don't be a Jacques. He's angry for some. I don't know why he's angry at Dobish, but man, that guy's angry at Dobish. I think maybe his mom must have run off with a Czechoslovakian goaltender at some point in the guy's life. So he hates Dobish. So are they calling a penalty here? No. What are they doing? On who? Oh. Texier speared Miller in the nuts. Yeah. I don't know if I cannot see that as deliberate, though.
Yeah. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb. Why would Texier do that? Something stupid like that.
Wow.
That's a break for Montreal right there.
Wow.
That's a break.
That is a hell of a break. That should have been a major.
That should have been spearing, right?
Yeah.
That should have been 5 minutes minimum. That should have been.
Oh, I agree, 100%. I mean, that was stupid. Like, Texier is probably getting an earful too, and he's rightfully so.
Yeah.
An intermission because that was fucking stupid. But I cannot believe that he only got a minor. That's crazy.
Yeah. Brad, you're wrong. They had 6 shots, but yeah, no, that's pretty bad. 6 shots in 2 periods. Duff, what do you mean by good dive period? Everybody dove all periods, so we watched actually a swim meet. Is what you're talking about. I didn't see a lot of dives. So what are you talking about? The guy who got speared in the nuts was diving? I don't think so. That was a spear in the nuts. Whether you're wearing a jock or not, I mean that's still gonna hurt a little bit. And that's a spear. You can't spear people, so clear penalty. And it was only a 2. Got lucky there. I feel like that's for the stupid bonehead play there. We got away with one there. Probably to make up.
I'd be shocked if Texier gets more than like a couple of minutes playing time in the third after that.
Yeah, no, that's true. But and that call is probably to make up for one of the missed or stupid calls before. All right. Got to be more disciplined than that. Yeah, they got to be. They're already down by 1 at the going rate. They will have 8 shots on net for the whole game. Exactly. He didn't spear him. If he did, he still would be down. Well, what did... Okay, I'm not sure your medical situation. What did your eye tell you, or eyes? Hey, Randy, Habs are not playing to win. But listen, overall, they're down by 1 goal. That's it after 2 periods. It's not so bad. The shots are the problem. Yeah, 5 shots after 2 periods. That's the problem right now, in my opinion.
Yep.
If it not for that, we'd probably be at least tied, and maybe could be ahead. But in 5 shots, no, not happening. 6 shots, maybe they have. Tex wasn't even looking at him. No, you didn't see the same thing I saw. I'm sorry to say, Duff, that he was looking at him.
Oh yeah,
and he hit him on purpose there. That's what I saw.
I can't believe it wasn't a 5-minute major.
Legolas, what did your elf eyes see? A dive? No, Paul, you're wrong. Respectfully, you're wrong there. It was not a dive. He may have embellished a little bit. I mean, possibly, but you can't spear a guy in the nuts.
But I mean, look, but you got to think about where he got hit too. Like, it might have looked like he embellished. He probably didn't.
Yeah, you can't spear either way. You can't spear a guy in the nuts. You can't.
No, you can't.
They only call embellishment, by the way, on the Habs. If they want to even up, they call embellishment on the Habs. They don't call embellishment on Carolina. It's an American team. Can't call embellishment on an American team. At least the refs suck consistently and only called a minor for sure. I mean, you could look at it that way too, right? I kind of look at it more like that was an even up for a blown call earlier or something they did earlier. But you could be right too. It's just, that's what it looks like the other way. Anyway, listen, you know what? I'll take it. That's all I can say. The calls have been pretty lopsided, have been pretty biased one side over the other. I'll take if they missed it, whatever happened, I don't care. I'll take it that it was just 2 minutes. Hey there, Charles. How's it going, Charles? How's Nassau treating you? Hit that like button, says Charles. And Charles is from the Bahamas. You have to listen to when a guy tells you when they're from the Bahamas, tells you to do something, you got to do it. So I expect everybody out there to hit that like button.
Me too.
No, that's a stupid. What's wrong with the people there on that TNT? What if he was bleeding? How did they check if he's bleeding? If he got hit in the
Fucking
nuts?
I know that was fucking
Oh,
dumb.
fuck off. See, American influence on Gretz, not very good. $81. We're slowly working up to those kind of numbers, Charles, but it's still not there yet. Awesome. Good to hear about that. I'm glad you're doing okay. Do I remember Andrew Sturts? No. No, that name's not familiar at all. What did Andrew Sturts do? Played for Montreal, didn't play long. Played for Montreal. Andrew Sturts played for Montreal. What year? Phil says no. You him? No, that's Matt's friend Tom. Honestly, that's definitely a name I never heard before. As far as Ned's never heard it before. Don't be a Sturts. Charles, it was 32 Celsius here, New Brunswick this week. 32. You got that high? 32. Wow. So you're looking at for Charles, because so you're looking at hang on, 58, 80. That's 90 degrees. No, it's 90. It's not 94. In your conversion, Duff, you forgot to minus 10% after you doubled the 32. You have the night off because if you had a night off, shouldn't you be at the chalet? Nothing wrong with cleaning. Where are the hosts? What hosts? Hosts where? No, I'm here. You can't hear me? My mic's on. Where's Matt? I don't know where Matt is.
Matt's here.
Matt's here. We're the hosts. We don't poop. Anyway, I'll be back on cam in a minute. Why are there statues with no shirts on? No, you don't see it yet. Or you don't see it on your feed. All right. What's going to happen in the third, boys?
Oh, the F knows. No, honestly, it's playoff hockey. Who knows?
I don't know. There's a few
I like
people,
good things to happen, but you know,
There's a few
Never know.
opinionated people in the chat. Matt's in the dark. I'm not. I'm clearly not. That's my director avatar. When I direct, although I'm never on camera at all anymore when I direct, so. What is 2020? You think 2020? He is my cousin's cousin. Okay, I'm totally confused, Tom. I don't know. You think around 2020 he's your cousin's cousin? What is? I don't even understand what that means. Their cowardice burns bright in the night, says Phil. But that's the second part of a quote from earlier because I caught something that it was at, and that's what that is. 89.9, 89.5. Yeah, okay. How far off is that from 90, Paul? Who's closer? If I said 90, you said 94, but it was 89.5. Who's closer? Just asking. You think he got injured? Oh, Sturts. Oh, I remember now. Andrew Sturts. I never heard of him. Honestly, I never heard of him. That was COVID year. No, I would have heard of him. I was doing this. Someone's pulling your leg or you're pulling our leg. One of the two. Andrew Sturts never played for Montreal. I can tell you this because I've been doing this since 2018. I would know.
Yeah, you're right. You would know. No, you actually would know.
Phil, no. Paul is converting temperature. And he came to 89.5 after saying it was 94. I said 90. And just saying I was pretty close. And I did know it was 89.5, but usually when it's like I just round it to the next one, and that would be 90 is the temperature. So all right. They should be back for the I don't know. I've lost time. I'm just gonna finish this with my last muffin and then I'll be back on cam. I was hungry.
Well, Rick makes a mean muffin, I gotta say.
I do. Okay, nobody making predictions at all for the third? What's going on? Hot in here. I had to jettison the Caulfield sweater. It's either hot in here or I'm having a hot flash. One of the two.
Oh, I forgot Rick was a woman.
You don't have to be a woman to have a hot flash.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Relax. Jesus.
Tom says Sabres win in 9. Yeah, they might have needed 9. Paul says next goal wins and it's slow ice. But Paul, think about that statement. Next goal wins in a 2-1 game. Just think about that for a sec and tell me if you want to adjust that.
Well, I get it in a sense of like if Carolina goes up 3-1, that might be it.
No. So
But
next
no, but
goal wins. If Montreal scores, do they win?
no, they tie it.
Right. So how is that next goal wins?
No, I agree with you.
That's all I said. Just think about what you said. It's not. But Paul, to say, well, then they'd go to win in overtime. It's not next goal wins then. Then at 2-2, next goal would win. And then you'd be accurate. You can only come up with a next goal wins if the game is tied. No, math does not understand. Math is saying no, Paul, you do not understand. That's what math is saying. I can tell you that. You think Tom says he thinks he's in a lag buffer? Well, if you're lagging, it's on your end. I don't think it's on our end. They are almost back for this game. A big third period. Alrighty. They're playing Dream On. That's where Carolina. Dream on that they're going to win. Yeah, it is a very important period. It could really, decide the direction this series is going to go. Big PK here for Montreal.
Get that right.
I had forgotten about the power play to start the third. Oh, how did they? Wow, how did they not score there? I don't know. Phew.
What a save.
But how did they not score there?
Dobich got a piece of it.
Wow. Yeah, awesome. He saved a goal there for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Third period's flying high. So it was a good kill there by Montreal. Good kill. Some good play here. Montreal, especially, some good zone time there.
I heard you whispering, bro. I'm not deaf.
Oh, are you not deaf? I thought you were.
Laugh. Oh, big line again, too. Oh, he still got it. Oh, he big and strong. That's a big boy strong play by Slav. Right out in front. Puck goes back the other way.
I think.
Jesus, how far behind am I?
At least 30 seconds.
Wow. What a save with the blocker.
Was it a blocker save? That's what it was?
Watch the replay.
Unbelievable. Great save by Tobin.
That is a spectacular save.
Yeah. That's the kind of save that's got to get they got to start questioning themselves, Carolina. You got to think, right? Frustrating themselves anyway. Big save by Anderson coming up. Some good hockey in this third period. Right there. Good chances there.
That
Good
was a big
save.
save.
Yeah. But still, some really good some good passing, some good some good hockey there by Montreal. The word's not coming to my moving the puck around there pretty good, keeping some pressure in the zone. And then good save there by Anderson. Habs are pushing pretty good here in this third. They can keep this up. They should be able to get the tying goal. working its way down. 7 minutes into the third on one screen, 6.5 on the other. Or, yeah. So far, so good for Montreal. Just need a goal. Still only 6 shots, though. I can't. No, that's wrong. We had that shot on.
Yeah, it's
Anderson made the
behind.
save.
The scorebug's way behind on TNT.
Something's wrong. Still not enough shots. I mean, not nearly enough shots for Montreal. Man, you got to think if they had 5 more shots than they've got, they probably have the tying goal. Commercial break. This is nail biting time. Yeah, I don't know. I like the way Montreal is playing. They're definitely pushing for a goal. They're getting some good zone time, putting some good pressure on, but still not able to really get the shots. Hey, Chicago Joe. Thank you, buddy. We need this next goal. Oh, well, they absolutely do. Especially, we're getting down to the halfway mark of the period. Yeah, I hope that's what they're doing. Listen, they're only down by 1. They definitely have the ability to tie this up. So let's see if they can pull out some more magic. Yeah, 6 shots. That's what they got. That's crazy. I think he just made another big save like that. And you guys got to support him with some shots on goal. Look at that. Did you see that one?
That was crazy. He's so good, man. Like I don't care what anyone says, man. Wow.
He's so dialed in. It's crazy. Got to go out and win for just those 2 saves. You got to go win this for him now. Come on.
They need more shots, man. Jesus. We're not gonna win a game with 6 shots on the net.
No, sir.
Oh, that's gonna count as 1.
Oh, it was the net. He hit the net. They just showed it. He actually hit the side of the net. Still looked like a great save, but it wasn't. Doesn't change what I said. Got to win this for this kid. Hey, BL. What kind of outcome do we deserve for this effort? Only thing wrong with their effort is the lack of shots. Nothing else wrong with their effort.
Yeah. No, I agree. Ooh.
Boy. $10:40 to go in this third period. Carolina up by 1. Need a lucky bounce somewhere. Ooh. Come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, any kind of goal, BL. Any kind. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Where'd the puck go? Well, look where the puck went. Look at that. What the hell, man? That's
funny.
weird. That's so weird. Hi, commercial break. Getting down to the where you're gonna say running out of time. About 8 minutes or so, 8, 9 minutes left. I don't remember what I said last time. Need a goal. Need a goal. Oh, yeah. Anyways, if they do lose this game, I mean, it's not like it was an ugly loss. 2-1 loss.
Gotta get more shots on.
Really tight, except for the shots. You're right. But, I mean, tight game. Even not getting shots on net, they stayed in the game so far. Not out of it fully yet. Ooh. 8:58 left on that screen. Nerves time. Come on, boys. We got to get a goal here. Yeah! Yeah, they tied it. Sorry, couldn't hold that back.
Dude, I told you I don't get it.
Anderson, I think.
Apologize. Be cool.
Anderson ties it up.
Again?
Yep.
2 goals tonight for Big JA. Oh, nice move.
Right here. There they go. You don't really see it.
They ask how many. That front scramble, just fucking whack it.
BLZ, ugly goal. That'll do it.
No, literally, like that's how you do it. Put the fucking thing on net and
there you go, right
the
through
shit
the
out
legs.
of it until it goes in.
Right, someone put it right through his. I guess it was Andy. Yeah, through the legs. I think it was Andy. Yeah, I see where Andy put it through. Two tie. Now next goal could win the game. And will probably. sir. Love to see that. All right, how much we got? 650 left. Ninth shot. That was their ninth shot. They're going to need a 10th shot to win this game. That's funny, though, that it's the ninth shot. Six minutes left, tied up. Now it's nail biting time for sure. If Canes lose this game, that's got to shake their confidence with the few shots that they had against. Anyway, we're not there yet. Ten shots. Habs got 10.
What you got to do, just put that thing in front of the net and start whacking.
Yep. BL, that was ugly enough for you? Hopefully it did the job, too. They might just steal this, Sousa. They just might. I mean, listen, next goal's going to win the game. Whoever gets it, no. But, I mean, seriously, if Montreal does win this game, if you're Carolina, you got to be questioning, can we beat this team this year? You got to be questioning that. Next game, sticks get squeezed a little tighter. And we'll see. Anyway, first they got to win the game. I'd rather it not go to OT. I'd so rather it not go to OT, but only if we win in regulation. If they, not for them to win in regulation. Montreal, the comeback kids.
It's funny, too, that those are the other 2 years.
Yep.
It's like eerie, like just like this season, and you compare it to like historicals. It's crazy that how I don't know. It's just really eerie. You know what I mean?
If we're lucky enough to win a cup, they'll look back and say Team of Destiny.
Yeah. What a way to keep battling, though, this game to get that tying goal, too.
Yep. I would imagine the Hurricanes no longer underestimate Montreal. Or 20 left in the third. Perfect time.
Oh! Oh, I thought that went through Anderson for a second there. Woo.
Yeah, I mean, he thought so too, I think.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. He looked back, I went, oh my God, that's strictly. But it ended up going to the side of the net.
And they're both exchanging chances, I'll tell you. Both teams pushing.
Ooh.
What Hudson? See him avoid that check? Love that.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you see that? That was a really cool move. I like that.
He has a sixth sense. Like, he
Yep.
knows when those are coming.
Wow, there was a really close chance by Carolina, man, coming up, I think. No. Must have already happened. 2:06 to go in the third. Tied at 2. Are we going to go to overtime or what? Right there. Look how he just missed that. That would have gone in if he was just inside the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks like it might have anyway. Oh, boys. Come on. Puck luck. Puck luck. Come on.
Oh, excuse me. Udovich didn't know what a puck was. Maybe he did. He probably did. Nice play by Newhook.
All right. OT. All right, I'm going to go pee before OT starts. That's for sure. Well, I think a really good job by Montreal in a game. They got 12 shots in 3 periods, and they're going OT.
Yeah. 100%.
That's a really good job by Montreal so far. Maybe they're destined for the OT. Let's hope. How many OTs we had this playoffs? Do you know? Anybody out there know? And then how many have we won as opposed to lost?
Weird. I want to say 3. I think we're 3-2 in overtime.
3-2.
Yeah.
I know we're not perfect in overtime, but I wasn't sure how many we've gone to. Second round, no OTs, right?
Game 7.
Just game 7 was OT.
Correct, and there were 4 in the first round. We went 2-2 in the first round,
okay.
and then won game 7.
There you go. Yeah. Well, here's to them going 4-2 in OTs so far. That would be great. No, Paul. No, I'm not. First of all, I'm not stupid. My memory works. You said when it was 2-1, next goal would win. Montreal scored the next goal. They're in overtime, so nobody won. Hey, Lucas. Yes, more overtime. Hey, Mark. Same. Nervous but happy. Listen, we got 12 shots. The fact that we're going to overtime, that's pretty good. So maybe luck's on our side tonight again, and we'll get another overtime win. They're basically one shot away from sewing up this series pretty much. So even if it goes the other way, I just think amazing job. I like that going forward in this series, even though it'll be tied up, but it's still a split over there. Nothing wrong with having done that. So, and then, even if they do win this in overtime like this, that's so close. They have to be wondering about their, beating us. Even if they thought, well, we'll beat them. Now they got to be questioning whether they'll be able to in this series or not. But if we win tonight, well, they'll definitely be questioning that.
Oh,
anyways, let's see. OT. Yeah, I was hoping not for OT here, but I was really worried that Carolina would come out and sort of, just be the dominant team tonight. That clearly didn't happen. So, yeah, I mean, either way it goes, I'm happy. Overall, I think no matter what, if they win or they don't tonight, it's still going to be beneficial to them how they played this game down the road in this series. I mean, right? If you're Carolina, right, you got to be going like, what do we got to do to beat this team this season? Lucas, it is kind of becoming, if it's not like expected, we're a lot less worried about how Dobish is going to. I don't even think about it at this point. Is he going to, being a rookie, he's going to have a bad game? He's been so steady. So yeah. Check back in my notes. I did say Habs win in overtime. Yeah, but no, but it cancels. That you can't double play that. No, that's double dipping, and you cannot do that. I'll tell you what you said. You said next goal wins. I challenged that, and then you tried to tell me yes, next goal wins. Habs will tie it up, and then they'll win in overtime. Next goal wins. No, dude, doesn't. Sorry, don't work like that. I was born that night. I just wasn't born last night. That's all. Can't double dip when you predict things, dude. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back.
Cool.
All righty. Right. Who goal scorers each team overtime? Where did I leave off there? Next goal wins, says Mark. Why not the Habs? I like Hudson getting it. Tom's insulting your dog right now. Paul says, sorry?
No, I just saying it's all good.
All good. Paul says, I see Caulfield scoring. Rick was born many nights ago. You were born, Rick was born many nights ago. Many nights ago, Mark. Many nights ago. I don't care to count how many nights ago, to be honest. But it certainly wasn't last night. Okay, goal scorers, either team. Yeah, that's a good question. Demidov. Oh, I don't really care for try to figure it out for them. Demidov or the only name that's coming to my head is because I think they said it on the American feed. Svechnikov. I'm gonna go with Svechnikov. So Demidov or Svechnikov, but one of the Ovs is getting it. Broadcaster just said he picks Cole at the same time it was written in chat. Nice. Which commentator said that? Andy, I was thinking Andy, but it's like I'm trying to think who's going to get a lot of ice time and all that. So I didn't go with Andy, but I was thinking Andy. So, but I didn't go with Andy, so can't take credit if Andy does score. Rick, I honestly don't know shit about hockey. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Ask Matt. But if the Sabres won, do you think they would be having an easy time? I don't. Probably, honestly, probably not. Why? Experience. Carolina's a lot more experienced, and they're two similar teams where they're heavy forecheckers. And I think a lot of what you're seeing here is the Habs speed is kind of throwing off Carolina's game. I don't know that the Sabres would have done that. So, you got to look at who's, I would think most experienced team would be Carolina of the two. Both talented teams, definitely. But so I would go that way. I don't have this. I don't have the sound. Didn't hear it. Didn't hear what? Oh. Well, from 98.5, definitely Duffy's not listening to 98.5. That's for sure. Oh, I looked up. I almost got sick. There's Gretzky again, full screen. Oh, my stomach can't take it. I put the sweater back on it's a little cool, and for good luck put back the good luck. Hopefully. So I should pick Caulfield because I'm wearing a Caulfield. So I didn't. Who did I say? Demidov. Yeah, you know what? I'm wearing Caulfield. I'm gonna switch mine to Caulfield or Svechnikov. Watch Demidov will score it. I'll be very happy if that happens. No worries. I wish it wasn't so long in between.
The intermission.
Yeah, I mean, there's no choice in playoffs, but Sabres had weak goalies or have weak Sabres had weak goalies. Yeah, Sabres were talking. Yeah, I mean they were. I mean Alex Lyon. Yeah, I mean besides the first game, I mean he was not very good for them, and Luukkonen was really good in 2 games and not so in the other 2. I think right. He was good in replacing.
Pretty much.
He was good in one of his starts and replacing Lyon, and then the other 2 starts not as good. Let's see who picks the Haitian comedian calls him Alex Nouveau Crush New Hook. So what? A Nouveau Crush. What does that mean? You miss Ryan Miller, but you don't know a lot about hockey. How do you know about Ryan Miller?
That's when he was following it.
Oh, okay. Because Ryan Miller, man, when he was Sabre, was pretty good. Means new hook in Creole. Oh, that's how you say new hook in Creole. Just new hook. Okay, that's cool. And you said Haitian. That should have been my first hint that that's what it was. Caulfield winning goal, says Thomas. Paul says he will say if Canes lose, they are in big trouble. Well, yeah, if you lose at home 2 games in a series, how was it put? I'm going to tell you. I have it right here.
If you lose the first 2 games at home,
no, there's more than that. Teams that go up 2-0 in the series before the Cup Finals. That means because long time ago, obviously, was well doing. With both wins on the road, have a 20-1 record all time. So yeah, big time. If Montreal wins these 2, I mean the Canes virtually are done. Like the Habs are virtually pretty much done. Vegas is going to win that series unless, I mean, it's not 100%, but if you look at the history, so we're underway. By the way, on my screen there, didn't realize it. Just 15 seconds in. So far, it's all been in Montreal zone. Full minute. Jesus Christ, it's intense. We'd all be lying if we said that, Mark.
I'm not looking at the chat. What did you say?
Except Tom. He'd be lying if he said he wasn't nervous. Fuck. It's over. You can tell who won.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm going to blame Kapanen on that, I think. Too bad. That's too bad. But they gave Carolina something to think about.
Yeah. Kapanen's going to get that in deeper.
Yeah. That's Kapanen's fault, in my opinion. Ehlers, I think, got it. Damn it. Ay. Be honest, I was wondering why the hell's Kapanen out there right now.
Yeah, well, he's not playing anymore. I'll tell you that after that play.
Nope. He did not get that puck deep, and he needed to. And there you go. Got them back in the series. You had an opportunity there to put your foot on their throat. That's the one problem. I mean, it's a young team, Montreal, and that's the problem they're having, is that being able to close out games like this. But overall, really good game by them, in my opinion, except for the goddamn shots on goal. Everything else, good game. I'm not going to be.
I'm still happy with a split.
Yeah, I'm not going to be
Carolina.
It's not going to ruin my night. I wish they would have won, but I'm happy with how they played. Dobich was fantastic. They can still win this series. There's no doubt. They got the split that they needed. They still have now home ice advantage. So maybe third round for them at home is different, and they're going to win both games. If they can win both games at home, series could be over. So they still have home ice advantage. They got the split they needed. That's all we could have really hoped for. So overall, you know, I'm disappointed that they didn't win this game, but I'm not worried about it for the series. This series is not over, that's for sure. And still, if I'm Carolina, I'd still have to be worried about how we beating this team and how we're going to beat this team in this series, right? I mean, they barely got this win. So I like that. And yeah, that's how it is. All right. So next game is on, what are we today? Saturday. So next game is Monday night, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I know the Wednesday game also is 8 o'clock. It's every second day. So we're going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, if necessary. Those the Sunday game, because they're definitely going 5. And then Tuesday, the following Tuesday, for the last game in the series, if it goes that far. All right. That's too bad that they lost.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm happy with the split. No issue.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with the split. And you got to look at it like that. Really, if you're going to really be mad at this, don't. They got a split. That's what they were looking to do in Carolina, was split, and they got that. So we're good. Now, listen, they got to regroup for Montreal, because Montreal, they haven't been playing well at home. I do think they'll split here. I'm hoping that it'll be 2 wins for Montreal, but I do think they'll split here at worst. And but we don't know till the games are played. That's it. I'm going to stop boring you. I'll be doing my members only review of the game for tomorrow. Matt, are we doing a Have Normals tomorrow, or are you going to be tied up with the dog?
Probably going to be tied up with the dog for most of the day. If I have a little bit of time, I'll text you.
Yeah, let me know. So look for that. If not, and that's it. Saturday night. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
I've been up since fucking 4:30, bro.
Yeah, I know. Matt out all day going to pick up his dog. So we're gonna take off. Give a thumbs up on your way out. Don't forget to check out these at the store. Maybe go pick one up. Go check out all our other items there, and we'll see you for next game. Thanks everybody for watching. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, and we'll see you on what are we today? We'll see you on Monday. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night.
Later, peeps. Oh, Habs go.
Bye.